Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Soul Stain Ink. My name is Beth, and me and my super cute braids are here today to bring you the Would You Rather Tag Writer's Edition. So, if you guys are lucky enough to know both me and Emily Lubke, who is the genius behind the channel Julian Greystoke, you will probably be thinking, haven't I just seen this tag? Yes, you have, because Em did this a few days ago, and she decided that I should do it because she likes telling me to do things, and usually she tells me to do fun things. So here we are again with another tag from Em to me and from me to you. Sorry about the extreme lighting and clothes change. Long about the time I got ready to do the tag, the 4-year-old decided she was ready to go to bed a little early, and so here we are. There are 20 questions, so without further ado, let's get into them and hope that I can make this somewhat of a short video. Question number 1. Would you rather write a female or male protagonist? I like to do both. A lot of people prefer one over the other, and I just don't really because I feel like some of the things I want to say would come out better as a male than a female, but I could probably write better female characters. I don't know. I'll say female, just moving it along, but I like to write both, so I'm not 100% sure on that. Number 2, would you rather wake up before dawn to write every day or write late into the night? I am definitely a night owl, not a morning person. My alarm goes off at 6:30 so I can get up and get ready for school, and it goes off at 6:30 because I will lay there for 20 minutes and moan and complain and whine to myself about the fact that I have to get up and get ready for school. So definitely the second part, right? Late into the night. That's what I do anyway. I do not count waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning with a genius story idea as waking up before dawn, because to me that's still night. So definitely night owl. Number 3, would you rather write a book that is torturous to write but a huge success, or enjoy the writing process and only have it tried by a small audience? I have my paper right here, by the way. Um, what I do now is enjoy the writing process and have it enjoyed by a very tiny few small amount of people, and that's what I prefer. I don't want to write something that tortures me because I will stop writing it. If it's torturous to write, I won't get it out. Now, if it's just a really hard scene, I'll make myself do it, but if the whole thing is torturous, it's not going to happen. So definitely enjoy the writing process and just have it enjoyed by a few select people. Number 4, write sci-fi or fantasy. I don't ever really write sci-fi, but I love writing fantasy, so let's go with that. Number 5, would you rather write in first or third person? Um, I like the idea of writing in third person, but it usually comes out as though my main character is completely mentally incompetent. It never sounds right. Third person, on the other hand, gives you more room to play, and I enjoy it, so I'm going to go with third person. Number 6, would you rather meet one of your book characters for a day or personally know any author you wish? I know a couple of my favorite authors already. Like, I tweet with them and I email back and forth with them a little bit, and I love that. And I'm going to choose that option, not because I just want to add more authors to the list that I know, although that would be amazing, but more because it says you only get one day with your character, and I've got them living in my head already, so I can talk to them whenever I want. But to have that one character, the one I picked, come to life for me for one day and then never get to see them again, never get to have the little dragon sit on my shoulder again, or have Brent make tacos, or whatever it is that we're doing, to get that for one day and never have it again, I think would probably break me apart. So I'm going to go with knowing more authors because I can always use more author friends. Number 7, would you rather only write in linear order from end to beginning, or in non-linear? Okay, I write in linear fashion from beginning to end. If I think of something that is outside of the time frame I'm in that I'm writing, I will write down like an outline or the idea and tuck it back into the back of my notebook And then when I get to the spot where that would fit in, I can pull it out and write that scene. I won't even write the full scene. I just write like the ideas or an outline or like some funny dialogue that might work in that scene. So the idea of writing in nonlinear fashion is really disturbing to me, but the end to beginning, I feel like I'm getting hives. I'm itchy now because I'm thinking about writing end to beginning, and that's terrible. So no, nonlinear would be preferable, although linear from beginning to end is the best. If you write from end to beginning, can you tell me how? Because I feel like if you start at the end, then all sorts of things are going to get messed up. I don't know. Maybe it's just me because when I start writing, I don't ever have the full book outline. Like, I don't know the exact end because it changes. It never happens the way I thought it would. So that could just be my weirdness. All right, number 8. Would you rather only be able to write your dialogue by saying all of your lines out loud first, or would you rather have to act out all of your action scenes in order to be able to write them? My action scenes involve magic and dragons for the most part, so unless we're talking the children's book, then there's really no way I could do that. But if you have dragons and you want to send them to me so I can do that, please, please. Other than that, definitely say all my dialogue out loud. I do that anyway. I even take things I'm writing to school and read it out loud to the proper age group and be like, okay, would you guys actually say this? Does this sound cool to you? Would this work or not? Somebody tell me. So yeah, definitely dialogue. Number 9, would you rather publish with the most successful publishing house but wait 2 years in order to see your book come out, or self-publish and have it come out ASAP? I self-publish already, and all of my information is down there. My mom is my illustrator, and we also have a book that my daughter started telling us the story when she was 2, and mom and her worked out how the characters should look. Mom did the illustrations, and I wrote down the really simple picture book story. So I will link her and all my stuff down below if you want to go check it out. But if you are from the most popular publishing house and you want to talk to me about publishing my stuff, I don't care how long it takes for us to get it out. If you want to publish and put your stamp on it, that would be amazing. I would definitely wait 2 years and go through the whole process for that. I would like fangirl all over myself for that. All right. Number 10, would you rather have a goofy or serious story? My stories tend to have both, but I think goofy probably would work better because I have a very sarcastic, satirical view on a lot of things, and I feel like maybe that would work better in a goofy story than a completely serious story. Number 11, would you rather your ethereal voice sound like the narrator from Planet Earth or Captain Kirk? The narrator from Planet Earth. I like Captain Kirk, but I feel like the way I write would work better with the narrator from Planet Earth, who I think is Ben somebody. I don't remember his name, and I feel terrible because I used those movies all the time in my science class. All right, number 12. Would you rather kill off your main character or everyone they love? Neither. Thank you. Uh, I guess everyone they love. I'm not George R. R. Martin. I'm not sure how to make a story keep going when you kill a main character. But I have a couple of books where mm, the main character group is just like everybody they love. And so if you kill off everybody they love, and there's 7 of them, and you kill off 6 and leave 1, then it's not going to work so well. I don't know. Moving on. Number 13, would you rather leave your ending open but bittersweet or end it on a cliffhanger? I have done both, and the cliffhanger annoyed me as much as it probably annoys people who read it, just because I didn't want it to be a cliffhanger. I didn't start out for it to be a cliffhanger, but that was the natural end to that story, so it wound up being a cliffhanger. And then we moved on to book number 3. That's book number 2 in the Stone Dragon saga. Um, and it killed me to do it. I would much rather leave it bittersweet but slightly open. All right, number 14. Would you rather have your cover art done by Tim Burton or Stan Lee? Can I say a conglomeration of both? Like, they could just work together. I think it would be fabulous. My children's books, definitely Stan Lee. My young adult and new adult books, probably more Tim Burton, just because the children's books are kind of factual fiction or adventure, and the middle grade, young adult slash new adult novels are all more fantasy, and I think that would kind of play to their strengths, but they're both amazing. Ow. I hit my head, by the way, if you're wondering what this is. I hit my head last night. That actually has makeup on it, so it doesn't look nearly as bad. But yeah, I hit my head on a big metal shelf bracket because I'm very graceful, and it hurts when I waggle my eyebrows. And this thing is making me waggle my eyebrows a lot. Moving on. Number 15. Would you rather write in many different genres or only one? I would rather write in many different genres, even if that means that any series I decide to write, each book has to be written in a different genre. They could always be written in a different main genre and still have the same characters and there's still stuff going on, but have like the first one is adventure and there's a little magic, and then the second one is fantasy, and then all of a sudden it's sci-fi and magical realism. I could work with it, I think. Number 16, would you rather have all of your characters have physical deformity or be mentally twisted? All of my characters are already mentally twisted. I don't think I have a normal sane character at all in anything because I am mentally twisted. And that is just how that goes. However, if we had some physical deformities, that would not be terrible. I don't know that I have any characters that have real physical deformities. I have a character who's incredibly seasick, but I don't think that counts. So, yeah, I should probably write more of them. Number 17, would you rather have an orphan character with good friends or a character that has a big family that has some big problems? Again, I don't know. Orphan character is kind of cliche, but big family with big problems is kind of cliche as well. And I think that if they had a really good family and were orphaned and then got really good friends, that would be different from if they had a crap family and so now they're trying to learn to be friends with these people. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying I don't know, but probably orphan with friends because I like writing friend relationships. Number 18, would you rather write sex scenes or not? In the stuff I'm writing now, not really. I did actually win a erotica contest and had an erotic short story published like 8 years ago or something. Um, Apparently, I'm fairly decent at it, but it doesn't really appeal to me on a daily basis. You know what I'm saying? All right, number 19. Would you rather have an uncertain, mysterious danger or direct confrontation and violence? Can I not have both? This either or thing has got to go. All right? Both. You need to have that mysterious, creepy feeling, and then, like, bam, danger, violence, fighting, fireballs, swords, cars, ATVs running over people, things like that. You don't need to have, like, always a little creepy and mysterious. Oh, I'm so scared. Oh, it's a cat. Yeah, don't do that. Both. Okay, and finally, number 20, would you rather be forced to answer any question by your readers or have no communication with them whatsoever? If the question is about my books or my life, then I don't have any problem answering it. I might hem and haw a little bit, but I will answer it for you. If it is about somebody else, or if it is like a secret that one of my characters is holding that I'm not at liberty to discuss at this point, but will come up in a later book, then you might not like the answer that I give you. But I definitely want to keep the lines of communication open between myself and my readers. So ask me your questions and I will give you my answers. And that is all. That is all 20. And I think I've kept it to like 15 minutes. So, yay. Um, anyway, I will stop here. I'm not going to tag anybody, but if you would like to do this Would You Rather writing tag edition, would love for you to do it. Just let me know and link your video down below because I would love to see your answers. Or if there are a couple of questions that I answered that you would like to discuss with me or tell me your answers, please leave those down below as well. I can't wait to hear from you guys. I hope you enjoyed this tag. I hope that Kinshu and Emily are happy because I did this for them. It's a very long video, but you got to see my cute braids and my pretty face. So there you have it, and I will talk to you guys again soon. Go find some good words to read and to write, and I will see you later. Bye.